Thank you for tuning into Tanaka TV, the best and future biggest fight channel on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, that comment, that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to over 2K subs by the end of the year, and we cannot do that without your support. So thank you for those who support this channel, and thank you for those who will support this channel in the future. I truly, truly appreciate it. Now, we have a very interesting fight coming up, people. We have Kayla Harrison versus Julianna Peña. I've been waiting for this fight since basically right after Julianna's last fight, because there really isn't anybody else in that division that stands out to me. I'm gonna be real, people. If we really think about it, Julianna Peña just beat Raquel Pennington. She lost to Amanda Nunes, but Amanda Nunes, she is off into the sunset. We all know that in order for Amanda to even have the inkling of a chance of coming back, I think Kayla Harrison can do it. Maybe. I don't know. I think, personally, Amanda Nunes is pretty much retired. She's gone. But there are people talking. There are people saying that Kayla Harrison could be that one to bring back Amanda Nunes. Julianna Peña beat Sarah McMahon. She lost to Germaine Durand. You got Nico Montano. She lost to Valentina Shevchenko. She beat Kat Zingano. She beat Jessica Ai. Those are the more notable mentions that Julianna has beaten. Now, here is what really caught my eye. Kayla Harrison has had 2 fights in the UFC. When have you ever heard of anybody getting a title shot in the UFC after 2 fights? I'll wait. This might be the fastest route ever when it comes to getting a title shot in the UFC. I might be wrong, but 2 fights in, it's kind of hard to beat that, right? Unless somebody has gotten 1 victory in the UFC and got an automatic title shot, this is for sure the fastest. Kayla Harrison beat Vieira, and she beat Holly Holm. Now I understand those are big names. Those are some big victories, but is that enough? Is that enough to get the title shot? With the state of that division, I say maybe. Let's look up the UFC women's 135-pound division. So currently, we've got Raquel Pennington sitting at number 1. Kayla Harrison sitting at 2. We got Vieira sitting at 3. We got Irene Aldana is still out there. I'm gonna be honest, people. There aren't a whole bunch of other women in that division that really pop off the screen. I'm just going to be honest. Can you think of anybody? Kayla Harrison is that one. And who do I have winning this fight, people? Because I think it's a very interesting matchup. And I'm going to say right now that I think it's a 50-50 shot for both women. I had to think about it for a second. But after I sat and thought about it, the way Julianna wins this fight is that she's got to stay on her feet and she's got to outpace Kayla Harrison. She cannot allow Kayla Harrison to pretty much grapple hump her. She's got to put on that pace. She's got to box Kayla Harrison, make her uncomfortable. She's got to be able to defend the takedowns at the very least. And if not be able to defend the takedowns, be able to scramble her way back on to her feet. So what I'm basically saying is the way that Julianna wins this is to not allow Kayla Harrison to control the fights with wrestling. To control the fights with grappling. Because if that happens, the fight's over. So Julianna's way of winning is, like I said, through pace and through takedown defense. And through being able to just make it a dirty fight. Outpace her. Make it a dirty fight. Throw elbows. Keep your back off the cage. Now, Kayla Harrison, her way of winning this is a bit more streamlined. She just has to control the fight with grappling. That's it. Just control. She could finish Julianna, but I don't know. I don't know if I see that necessarily happening. Maybe Kayla Harrison dominates for 5 rounds. That's how I pretty much see this going. On Kayla Harrison's part. She just puts on that grappling pressure, takedown after takedown. Pushing Julianna Peña's back against the cage and takedowns. And smothering Julianna Peña. That's how I see her winning. Like I said, it's a bit more streamlined. But if I had to put money on it, people, if I had to put money on who wins this fight, it's very hard because I actually go back and forth. Right before I made this video, I was saying Kayla Harrison probably wins this fight. But as I was turning on my camera, I started to doubt that. And I'm going to be honest, that rarely happens. Usually I stick to my guts. Usually I know or I have an idea of who I'm going to pick. Not with this fight. So, I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to say, oof, this is hard. This is hard. I'm going to go with it's very, very hard. This is hard because I think what also makes this hard, right, is because we have not seen a lot of Kayla Harrison in the UFC. She's had 2 fights, like I said. So it's hard to judge how a person's going to perform based off of only 2 fights. I'm going to go with Kayla Harrison. But like I said, people, this is 50-50. I think it can go either way. I really, truly do. Yeah. But I think Kayla Harrison is going to make history. And like I said, I believe this is going to be the fastest route to a title opportunity. And I think she's going to make the most of it and get the dub here. So comment down below, people, what you think about this matchup. Who do you got winning? How do you have them winning? What do you think about my take? And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.